is up? What is good, guys, gals, and everybody else? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back, House. Okay, it's your boy Fulla, and we're back with another One Little Tears reaction. We're on One Little Tears season 1, episode 7, and last episode was pretty emotional. I mean, which episode isn't, right? Which episode isn't? Let's see what happened. Right, the little brother Hiroki, is it Hiroki? I wrote down the name somewhere. Hiroki, yes. He was going through some stuff, you know. Basically, Aya taught him how to practice soccer, right? And he got really good, and the coach basically allowed him to play on the team for the game that was coming up. So his friends asked him like, "Hey, how'd you get so good, etc, etc?" And he told them like, "Hey, I have an older sister. You know, she's pretty, she's good at sports, she's smart, and she taught me how to practice this stuff, and that's why I'm so good." And they were like, "Oh, all right, bet we want to see her, you know, etc, etc." And yeah, eventually they saw her. I think it was at the mall. She was with Ako shopping and stuff like that, and they went back to Hiroki and they started teasing him like, "Yo, what were you talking about your sister? You know, she can't even walk proper. How is she gonna teach you how to play soccer and stuff?" And it was pretty brutal, you know. It was pretty brutal. They ended up throwing his boy into the river. Aso saw all this happening, and he ended up being the one to actually fish the ball out of the river and brought it back to their place. You know, he gave it back to him, and he was like, "Hey, take better care of your ball and your sister." And that's all he said, that he left. You know, but he was still feeling some sort of way. You know, the kids were still teasing him, the so-called friends, quote unquote, you know, were still teasing him. And yeah, he started feeling embarrassed about the sister, and he basically told them like, "I'm not gonna play anymore," because he did not want her to come. And yeah, one day he forgot his, what was that, entry fees for something. I don't know exactly what it was for, and Ako was the one who went to give it to him. When she got there, she found the kids teasing, or the kids started teasing him, etc, and she got pissed off at him, asking why he was not defending their sister and stuff. And she basically dragged him back to the place, where things got pretty emotional. Things got very, very emotional, actually. You know, and eventually the wait. Oh yeah, okay, he got emotional, and I came in. She heard all of this. She went back out and she cried, and you know, she stayed out for a while. She came back a little bit later at night. I don't know exactly what she was doing. Maybe she was just on the same spot. You know, thinking about it, she started feeling as if she was a burden. You know, etc. But eventually the brother started feeling bad, and he left Aya a note telling her, you know, she should come to the to the football match. And anyways, because she decided not to go, you know. But yeah, eventually she went there. They were supportive and whatnot. Oh, and the doctor, I never got his name. He actually is trying to get in contact with another how do you say it, a prominent figure in the field of research, you know, when it comes to this disease, because Aya's condition is deteriorating pretty quickly. So he's still trying to save her and stuff, which is pretty good, which is pretty nice. And yeah, anyways, without further ado, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you do, please leave a like, sub to the channel, and leave a comment down below telling me what your thoughts were on this episode. And yeah, there you go. Hey, like God isn't that shallow. I like that. I really do like that, bro.
家族みんなが幸せでありますように。
姉ちゃんが良くな
Are you supposed to say these wishes out loud? I thought you just think about them or something like that. But it might be just for the show and stuff. Oh, she's using a wheelchair now. Yeah. I'm good with stairs because I was a dancer. What? What? I don't get how that. You know, I'm really happy that he's still very, you know, cheerful and stuff. Cause he was really against the whole like wheelchairs and all that. I'm glad to see that they're still happy, fam. That really looks good. I won't lie. New year, new dishes, eh? Yo, shout out to these friends, man. They're real ones. Like on the real ones, fam. Oh, they didn't know. Is this the first time she's actually... Oh, they went on holiday. Is it? Alright. Man, this is gonna be tough. Especially in schools that, you know, were not built to actually accommodate for physically impaired people. I know those feelings. Like you have nothing to do during the whole break and you're like, damn. Kind of miss school right now. And then you get back to school and you're like, god damn, why am I back here? I hope that's the case. I hope that's what happens. In your second year? That's a bit early, ain't it? I mean, I didn't have to think about that stuff till like third year in high school.
冗談でしょ。私そこまでランク落としたくないし。
That's cold.
人生は試練です。
お前に言われて
In this life. Not with her, no, but in this life.
文系？理系？
何も決めてない。
そんな気がした。
ちょっと待ってるな。
獣医さんとかは？だって麻生君動物のこと詳しいし。
Yeah, I mean that would make sense, yeah.
そんな先のことわかんねえよ。そっちは決めてんの？
私は
That's a bit difficult too, though.
今はひたすら他の人に何かをしてもらってる立場でしょ。だから将来は人の役に立てる仕事がしたいな。
I get that. I do.
まさってるさ。
本気で言ってるのに。
やっぱあれじゃん。生きてるからね、人の役に立ちたいじゃん。
What are the odds?
前にお前と同じこと言ってた人いたな。医者目指して医大行ってたんだけどさ、親にもすげえ期待されてて、なんつうの、俺とは大違い。
友達だったの？
He was my brother.
兄貴。
え？
俺の兄貴。
お兄さんいたんだ。
何して。
また嘘？そろそろ行くね。お母さん迎えに来るから。
ここで待ってればいいじゃん。車来んのねえんだろ。
でも邪魔になりそうだし。
だったらそっちの水槽洗って。人の役に立ちたいんでしょ。
Yeah, give us something to do.
あ、来た。
なあ、お前の待合室にしてやるよ。
え？
生物室。
その代わり
He just likes her company, fam.
当然。
あ、ごめん。ちょっと待って。
何やってんの？
Yeah, what are you doing?
私、どういうわけかこの音が好きなんだ。
Okay.
学校来るとついここ踏んじゃうの。
I guess I can see where you're coming from. That is pretty strange if you really think about it. But I can see it. I can understand it.
さすが進学校だな。
もうすぐ2年生だ。
Second year isn't that far along in high school, right?
体を使う仕事は無理だけど、将来私にも何かできることあるよね。もちろん。
Yep.
当たり前じゃないかあんな。今はほら家の中でできる仕事だって多いんだからな。
そうよ。勉強頑張って翻訳を身につけるとか資格を取るとか。私病気になって人の優しさがあったかくって嬉しかった。だからいつかお母さんみたいに人を支える仕事がしたいの。
Oh.
よし。でもあんまり焦る必要はないぞ。じっくり考えろ。お前の人生なんだからさ。
イタリア、オーストリアと三国同盟を結び、ロシアを牽制しました。
あ、先生。
あ、そっか。このクラスはゆっくりやらなきゃいけなかったのよね。ごめんなさいね。
あ、すいません。いいです。次に行ってください。
はい、じゃあ、仏同盟についていきます。
You can borrow the
私
notes.
のコピーしてあ
Yeah.
げる。ありがとう。
Yeah, it's not that much of a big deal. You could just borrow the notes. Heck, I did that all the time. God.
もしもし。
池内さんですか。
はい。
東高の西野と申しますが、ちょっとご相談したいことがありまして。
はい。
担任としてこんなことを申し上げるのは非常に辛いんですが、あやさんは新学年からもっと設備の整った学校に移られた方がいいんじゃないかと。
Yeah, that school does not seem like it caters to disabled people. Yeah.
構造にはなってないんですよね。校舎も古いですし、階段も多いですし。
でも。
池内さん、養護学校に行かれることをお考えになったことはありますか。養護学校でしたら娘さんの状態に応じて適切な対応をしてくれるはずです。
That is true, you know.
今のように教室の移動で苦労することもないでしょうし、他の生徒に負担をかけることもないでしょう。
But I get how it feels for her at this moment because it's like, you know.
娘はいつもお友達に申し訳ないって思いながら毎日みんなに感謝して。
それは分かってるんですが、実際クラスの何人かからは授業が遅れて困るという声が上がってまして。
Yeah.
ご検討いただけないでしょうか。
Yeah. It's tough.
なんで。
どこ行っちゃったんだろう。
It's tough.
ごめんね、あや。何してたの？ちょっとね、急がないとリハビリ遅れちゃうわね。あ、そうか、ありがとう。
今度からアル
It's
ストラ
tough, man.
これつけてみようか。
何ですかそれ。
ウェイト。左右に傾くのを防いで体のバランスを保ってくる。
なんか筋トレの秘密兵器みたいですね。
ああ、まさに秘密兵器だよ。どう？歩いてみて。
あ、本当だ。歩きやすい。あやの担任の先生から養護学校に行くことを勧められました。
確かに養護学校という選択もあるでしょう。
Yeah. If you really do think about it, that's the only option.
担当していた患者さんがいます。一度お会いになってみませんか。彼女はあやさんと年も近かったはずです。養護学校に行くというのはあくまで選択肢の一つです。今後も学校のことだけでなくいろいろな選択を迫られると思います。同じ病気の患者さんや家族の方と話をしてみることも参考になるんじゃないでしょうか。
I think, you know, it's one thing to think about
脊髄症の変性症と一言で言っても数多くの疾患が含まれており、分子生物学的研究の成果によりさまざまな疾患が分離確立されつつあります。将来的には分子標的薬の考え方が極めて重要になると思われます。
yeah. I'll say I think it's one thing to think about like what you have to go through. It's a whole nother thing to
田辺君から伺ってます。
actually be in the situation where you have to do this.
ニューロリサーチに書かれた SCD の論文、大変興味深く拝見いたしました。
それはどうも。
実は私も現在かなり進行の早い SCD の患者を受け持ってます。先生の症例と同じく15歳で発症したんですが、よろしければ詳しいお話を伺えないでしょうか。
Yeah, because like moving her from her school it would be so disruptive because you know that's where our friends are, you know, etc etc.
お母さんから何も聞いてないのか。
Oh.
いや、そうか。
あ、それからバスケ部なんですけど、やっぱりやめることにします。このままだとなんか中途半端なんで。
そうだな。私の患者は発症1年も経っていないのに軽度ですが嚥下障害が生じています。
そんなに早く。 水野先生はどうして神経内科医になられたんですか？いや、僕は臨床より研究が好きでね、神経科学という未知の領域に興味があったんです。研究者になりたかった。でもこの病気に出会ってからどうしてもこの病気の患者さんを治したいと思うようになったんです。
Yeah, I mean that makes
先
sense.
生と同じように。
先生の研究室で何かプロミッシングな結果ありませんか？
細胞レベルではある程度の成果が出ているものもあります。今後モデルマウスでも試してみるつもりです。
SCD のモデルマウスお持ちなんですか？
もしご希望ならいつでも提供しますよ。
ぜひお願いします。
I mean, how rare are those? How rare is it to find mice that are suffering from that particular disease?
1回戦の相手は杉浦北高に決まったって。普段通りやれば勝てる相手で。それから池内のことなんだけど、今日正式に退部したみたい。池内の分もみんな頑張ったよね。私聞いてない、そんな話。マリー。
I mean, she should have seen that coming, right?
何も言わないでやめるなんてひどいんじゃない？
Damn.
バスケ部だよ。なんで相談してくれなかったの？
I mean, I don't know if that was the translation.
あやが部活やめるのは体のこともあるし、しょうがないとは思ってたよ。だけどなんで一言も言わないで決めちゃうわけ？私ってそんなに頼りない？
I mean, I don't think that's what is going on here.
いいよもう。
Damn. Alright. Do you think they actually filmed this at an actual school for disabled people? I think that would be easier than actually getting people to just act this stuff, right?
お待ちしてました。ごめんなさい。池内さんですね。及川です。水野先生から連絡いただいてます。はじめまして、池内です。はじめまして、娘のあすみです。よろしくお願いします。遠いところようこそ。発病したのは娘が中2の時でした。
Damn, 12.
治らない病気だなんて誰より自分が認めたくなかった。できるだけ長くお友達と一緒に普通の生活させてあげたかったんです。お嬢さん高校生でしたよね。今年2年になります。一番楽しい時ですね。私は養護学校より普通の高校に通わせた方が娘のためだと思ってました。だから受け入れてくれる学校を全部回りました。転校もさせました。でも今は間違いなく
Actually, at some point, most schools would actually not accept her
養護学校に行きたくなかったのは
because
私なんです。
like it's very difficult for people to actually take care of disabled students if they're not trained for it, you know. It also does affect the friends who are actually helping her out, and the teachers were pretty right in the situation, you know.
聞いてたの？ 地獄耳なんだから私毎朝着替えに30分以上もかかるんです。でも誰も助けてくれません。ここでは自分でやれることは自分でやることになってるから、いくら時間があっても足りないんですけど、でもその分時間の大切さが分かるようになったんです。
I don't know about that.
病気のことも本当に受け入れられるようにな
That
った
I
の
can.
は
Okay. Well, if that's the reason why they do it, for you to more quickly accept
確
your
かに
your illness, I can
外の世
agree
界に
with
比べ
that.
た
I
ら
guess.
今生きてる世界は狭くて小さいけど、なくしたことばっかりじゃないですよ。病気になったのは不幸じゃないです。不便なだけ。
I like that. I do like that. It's just an inconvenience. Yo, I won't lie. This song it's just too nice, man. It elevates the feels to a whole nother level at some point, you know. You know what? The friends don't know that her illness is incurable, right? Damn.
お母さん、今日ね、
I guess.
しちゃった。え？何も言わないで。バスケやめちゃったから。そう。あ、先生に進路希望出してきて。
Yeah, you gotta talk to her like right about now.
クラスは持ち上がりでしょ。私がみんなと対等にできるのはもう勉強しか残ってないから。だからお母さんに言われたように勉強頑張るね。
It's about time you tell her, cause you know. But I guess I understand that it would be pretty tough in this situation, especially after that exchange.
ノート、今日なんです。ありがとう。あのね、マリー、行こう。うん。
Damn, that's cold, bro. That's real cold.
部活やめたくらいでいちいち喧嘩するかな。
私、本当は悔しかったんだ。マリとは中学からずっと一緒にバスケやってきたし。でもマリにしてみれば裏切られた気持ちだよね。今まで何でも話してきた。
I mean,
怒るの無理だ。
I can try to understand that point of view, but I don't think so.
俺に言ってることそのまんましぐらい。
I really don't. Especially you see that your friend you've been playing with since middle school, she's using a wheelchair now and stuff.
ありがとう、あそっか。
Like, come on, you have to know that she just doesn't just quit just like that just because, you know.
うち今日すき焼きなの。
いや、
都合悪い？
お父さんご在宅ですか。
I'm sorry. I get where Aso is coming from right now, because this dad could be a lot.
タマさん、すき焼きに呼んだのに豆腐ばっかりってどういうことよ。
だって俺は別にケチで言ってんじゃないんだよ。うまいです。うまいです。うまいって。
すいません、至らない父。
I'm sorry, he's way too much for me to handle, man.
アソ君も将来お父さんみたいにお医者さんになるの？
いえ。
医大に行ってるお兄さんがいるって言ってたよね。
そうなんだ。いたんですけど亡くなりました。2年前事故で。
本当だったの？ごめんなさいね、知らなくて。
いえ。だったらあれだよ。お前その兄ちゃんの分まで親孝行しないとな。
I'm sorry. This guy, I just can't. I like him, but I can't. This would be a lot to handle.
こちら。よいしょ。本当お前でかくなってな。
Right.
毎日と食わされてんのか。
Yeah, it's probably feeding him a shit ton of
あのお
tofu.
じさんならあげる。毎日いい家族だな。
It really is, though.
私もそう思う。
お前はちゃんと居場所があっていいよな。もっとでっかくなれよ。な。よし。
ああ、ごめん。ありがとう。
気にするなんて。ついでですから。
Oh, it's Ishi's friends. Aso's friends. I think she's taking a bit way too like out of proportion, fam. Like I understand. Okay, I can try to understand where she's coming from. I really can. But I mean, this could be resolved with just a simple conversation. I guess high school, they're only like in second
中学
year,
の
so
時さ、スリー
I
ポイント
guess
シュ
I
ートが
understand.
決まんなくて、2人で朝練したよね。うん。初めて決まった時、すごい嬉しかった。県大会の決勝覚えてる？忘れるわけないじゃない。最後のシュートで逆転されちゃって、マリ大泣きしたもんね。次の日目腫れたよ。私、中学の部活、あやがいたから辞めずに済んだんだよ。え？先輩とすごく合わなかったでしょ？だけどあやが一緒にいてくれたから頑張れた。
it's one of those situations.
今頃言うなって感じだよね。
I can get
でもあやが辞める
that.
って聞いて、急に心細くなって、
I can get that now.
ついきついこと言っちゃったの。ごめん。私こそごめん。
I can get
あ
that.
や、バスケやめても友達だよね。私たち。当たり前じゃない。
At least they got that result. Like I was saying, it just takes it will just take a simple conversation.
夕ご飯の買い物に行って。
あのね、今日ね、保育所でね、バカキしたの。
ああ、すごく上手にかけてるね。飾っとこうか。
Let's see the drawing. Yeah. I don't know how she's gonna take this one. Because all her friends are at the other school. What was up with that 0-0 for the college part? I'm guessing it's kind of like how many people go to the college and it's like 0 or something. I'm not sure.
どうしたのやさっきからぼーっとしてなんでもない
And then she's probably thinking like, damn, that means it's hitting her again. Okay, because she knows that, you know, time is limited right now, but it kind of hits different when you see something like that and it's like, damn,
あや
you know?
アコが上がったらお風呂入りなさいよお父さんお茶
どうした？
あや養護学校行ってきたのパンフレットあったから
Yeah.
この間行ってきた
That's a tough conversation.
話をしようと言ってたんだよ。さ大丈夫？
水野先生にねあやと同じ病気の患者さんを紹介されたのあやより一つ上だけどすごく明るくてしっかりした女の子だった
あや、お父さんとお母さんだ。お前が将来を選べるようにいろんな選択肢を用意したいと思ってるんだよ。
だから養護学校もその一つとして
私の将来は私が決める
病気のために部活とかやめなくちゃいけないのはしょうがないと思う他にも、いろんなことをいっぱい諦めてきたけど全部しょうがないと思ってるみんなとは同じようにいかないこともよくわかってるでもそれでもマリたちと一緒にいたいの
I get that. I do.
友達がいないところなんか行きたくないよ
A part of me wants to say so bad, like, no, think about it logically,
友
but
達までいなくなったら
you know, I have to think about it from where she's coming from.
私じゃなくなっちゃうからだからお願いします
But it won't last long. Even if they let you stay there, eventually,
分かった
you know.
あやが一番あやらしくいられるのは東高なのねだったらもう何も言わないお母さんもあやの将来はあや自身に決めてもらいたいから
I don't know what the best choice is at this point, fam. I really don't, cause eventually it's gonna be very difficult for her to even get up the stairs, to even get to school and etc, you know. And considering how fast
頼んだわよお母さんの保護者会終わったらすぐ行くから後でね
considering how fast this is, you know, progressing, probably won't be that long.
しにくいでしょ。別に
You know?
マリーちゃんたち
But I guess maybe they can try
話でき
to
ないってことないよ。
they can try to at least extend it for as long as possible. You know?
ごめんね。はいこれ。みんなとお揃い。でも私コートにはいられなくても、あやは私たちのチームメイトだから。今日はあやのために勝つからね。
That's sweet. That's very sweet. Oh, this is the actual game that they were practicing for. Alright, I thought it was just like another practice game. Alright.
以上で進路指導に関する議題を終えましたが、どなたかご質問のある方。
一つよろしいでしょうか。ちょうど池内さんがいらっしゃるので。
は？
池内彩さんのことについて学校側は今後どう対処なさるおつもりなんでしょうか。
うちの娘からは授業がたびたび遅れると聞いてるんですけど、
そんな状態で他のクラスと差が出るっていうことはないんですか？あ、いやいや、今後については現在池内さんと話し合っているところです。
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not even surprised that
皆
happened.
様には本当にご迷惑をおかけしています。娘も十分それは分かっています。私どもといたしましてもできる限りのことはするつもりですので、どうかもう少し娘が東高にいられるように助けてやっていただけませんでしょうか。
十分やってるじゃありませんか。そのせいでうちの先は2学期の成績が落ちてるんですよ。
Nah.
数をお使いなんでしょ。
If your daughter's grades have gone down, you can't blame that on this. Come on.
もしうちの子がお手伝いしてる時に何かあったらと思ったら心配でしょうがないんですよ。責任なんて取れませんし。
まあ同じ親としては応援してあげたいっていう気持ちもありますけどね。
池口さんがお子さんのことを思われるのと同じように私たちも自分の子供が心配なんです。
それはその通りだと思います。
でしたら
でもやはり設備が整ってないところよりもっとお嬢さんに合った環境のところがあるんじゃないでしょうか。
娘さんのご病気回復は困難と伺ったんですが。
I mean, I agree with, like, you know, the parents being to some extent. I could agree with them to some extent, but do you say that the kids' grades are going down because of her? I don't think so, because it doesn't seem like the teacher's even slowing down that much. She's just taking notes from her friend, right?
字を書くことも一人で食
I
事を
guess maybe she reads the notes every day, all the notes every day.
難しくなるそうです。最初は信じられませんでした。主人も私も他の病院を回ったり何冊も医学書を読んだりして何かの間違いだと思いたくて。でも事実でした。娘に病気のことを話した時言われました。どうして私なんだって。まだ15歳なのにって。娘はこれまでにいろんなことを諦めてきました。休みの日に友達と映画に行くことも大好きだった部活も。でもそんな娘が学校に行くことは本当に楽しみにしてるんです。友達に会えるって毎日笑顔で登校していくんです。
I guess what they're trying to do now is just to extend it just for as long as possible.
ほんの少しだけ娘に考える時間をいただきたいんです。どうか自分で決断するまで待ってはいただけないでしょうか。いつかこの学校を去るとき、自分の将来は自分で決めたんだってそう胸を張って大好きな東高から転校させてやりたいんです。親のわがままだということは重々分かっています。でもどうぞどうかよろし
Yeah,
くお
that
願い
must
し
be
ます。
tough though for her to stand there and basically beg these other parents to, you know. That's tough.
池内さん、確か保健師をなさってるんでしたよね。はい。そんなにお子さんをここに通わせたいなら、あなたがそばについていればいいじゃないですか。
お仕事辞めることはできないんですか？
What?
体育館に響くボールの音が好き。放課後の静まり返った教室に
I get what they're saying. I do. But yo, that's pretty bold. That's a bold thing to ask.
ホームルーム前のおしゃ
But
べり
I
も
get it.
みんな好き。
Preacher
迷惑を
job.
かけるだけかもしれない。何の役にも立てないかもしれない。
Quit your job, stay by her side, help her so that my kids don't have to be late and be the ones to help her and stuff like that. Since apparently somehow she is really affecting their grades, I think that's stretching it just a bit on the parent side. She has very good friends though. Is One Little of Tears like a... Is One Little of Tears like a book? Wait, because they said excerpt from One Little of Tears. What is that? I thought One Little of Tears was just the title of this series as a whole, as in... Because the series itself is based off of a true story, so I'm wondering... or maybe it's the... what you call it? The diary that she was writing? Maybe that's what she coded? Maybe that's what it was called? One Little of Tears? Is it? But yeah, yo, there's tough decisions. Like I was saying, it's pretty tough for you to actually go through the motions of having to move your kid to you know, a disabled school from her current school where she has friends that she's been friends with since primary school. You know, so that's tough. That's very tough. But yeah, I don't know. It has to be done though, you know, that's the thing. They don't really have much of a choice in this situation. I get that they're just trying to buy her some time, you know, get her to it, come to that decision on her own, come to that conclusion on her own. I accept that. I agree with that. I think that's alright. The parents are being a little bit, I get where they're coming from, but for them to say that my kids' grades have gone down because of this, it's like, really? Is that the case though? Or did your kids' grades just go down? I think it's just putting blame in a way, you know. I think so. Because it's not like they're being like 30 minutes late or something, right? It's probably like 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes at the most, but it's not that significant of a period for them to say that my kids' grades have already dropped. Plus, the school year just started, so what do they mean the grades have dropped? I don't get that one. But hey, maybe it's just the way the story is told at this moment. Maybe they're trying to show like a time jump, time skip, and stuff like that, you know. But it takes some real guts, you know. It takes some real courage for you to stand in front of these parents and basically beg them to, you know, just bear with it just for a while, you know. And then just have some of them say, will you quit your job to take care of your kid if you really wanted to stay here? Fam, they're barely managing to you know, get by as it is, right? I mean, they just got the supply deal for the tofu and stuff like that, but still the expenses have increased because of the whole medical expenses and stuff like that, right? So for you to be like, quit your job in this kind of situation, I think it's a bit insensitive, you know. I think it's a bit insensitive, but I guess I understand parents, you know, apparently taking care of their own kids. I can't really blame them for that one. I don't know. I just thought it was a bit insensitive on their part. But yeah, I guess eventually she will decide on her own to actually move to that school, because it makes the most sense. I already knew from the beginning, like when they showed them going up the stairs, I already knew that, you know, that school was not equipped for taking care of disabled kids. And yeah, you know, it is what it is. I know it's a struggle, because even at the high school that I went to, there were a couple of disabled kids, and the school itself, it had some options for disabled kids to go through, right? But I would not say that it was adequately equipped for such situations, for taking care of them. So it was just one of those things, you know. So yeah. Anyways, I really enjoyed this one. It was interesting. At least for how many episodes now? Maybe this is the first episode in the last 3 that I have not cried. So I'm happy now a little bit. You know, at least I did not have to wipe my face today, you know. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, please leave a like, sub to the channel, and leave a comment down below telling me what your thoughts were on this episode. And yeah, later.